Hello, and welcome to today's live coaching call and community conversation. Today, we're going to be talking about weight loss goals and what do you do with your intermittent fasting when you reach your weight loss goals. So, welcome. My name is Diane Parham. I am the creator of the online course and community, the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman. We have a course running every month. I'm so excited for our February course members who just started this weekend. Love communicating and getting to know you guys all in the community group. So keep doing the thing and showing up for yourself inside of class. Super excited for the opportunities you guys have for you ahead. But today, let's talk about weight loss goals and let's talk about what we do when we reach a goal. And what I love about the conversations that we have here in this community is that these kind of thought processes can also translate into other areas of our life as well, not just weight loss, not just anti-aging, not just intermittent fasting. So let's get started. Do me a favor in the comment section, put how many hours a day you're currently fasting. So is it 16, 18, 20? I just want to get a feel for where we are with our fasting maturity and the dedication we have to our fasting lifestyle. So what I always like to do when I am coaching women and they're like, what do I do with my fasting? I've reached all my goals. The question I always like to ask is why? Why are you practicing a fasting lifestyle? If it was specifically for weight loss and that's all you are looking for with your fasting and you've reached your weight loss goal, if you then stop fasting, what often happens is you will revert back to where you were before you started fasting, right? That's called a diet. We do very specific things in the short term to reach a goal that we hope to keep for the long term, and then we know that doesn't happen. So always go back to your why. Why are you practicing a fasting lifestyle in the first place? So for me, I loved the fact that I lost weight that I had gained when my hormones started changing. But for me, my why is I'm practicing a fasting lifestyle so that I can stay healthy for years to come. So I'm fasting for the health benefits and the longevity benefits. What my weight does at this point is irrelevant because I don't really care. I mean, I do care, but fasting is going to keep me where I want to be with my weight. I'm looking at it for results outside of just weight loss, the long-term results. And then how you are fasting can be played with a little bit. So if you were fasting for 20 hours and you were squeaky clean and you got to your weight loss goals, now might be a time to experiment a little bit and take a couple of days where you fast for 18 hours, or maybe on the weekends you fast differently, or a couple of days a week you add some things into your fasting to enhance maybe a workout or something, and just play with what you're doing in your overall protocol without leaving the lifestyle. Here, what I like to teach as a coach for women is creating a lifestyle that will stand the test of time. So no matter what else is going on in your life, you just fast. Like we always lean into the fast. When in doubt, fast it out. Like we use fasting as our power play. And when you use fasting in that way, then you'll always have that in your hip pocket. And you'll go back to the original why that you fasted. For a lot of women, when I read all of your comments inside of the community group this weekend, it has nothing to do with weight loss at all. It has to do with reversing some things that have kind of crept up on us as we start to age, or it has to do with aches and pains, and it has to do with memory loss. And so the weight part of it is always the like bonus that we get when we practice a lifestyle that is healthy and we practice healthy decision-making processes. The weight will come off on its own. So figure out the why and understand what fasting can do for you if you do incorporate it as a lifestyle. And then you get to play with the protocols that you choose. The two questions that I ask you to ask yourself every day is, how long am I going to fast? And how well am I going to feast? And when you answer those two questions very honestly, based on the lifestyle approach you want to have for yourself, then fasting can be something you can do every single day, regardless of whatever your weight loss goals are. So I say keep fasting because the health benefits and the longevity benefits for us, especially us women going through these hormonal changes of perimenopause, menopause, and then the forever of postmenopause, fasting will always be the thing that will benefit us health-wise, skin-wise, all the things. So I say keep practicing your fasting regardless of what your weight loss goals are. Okay, so let's see who we have in the comment section today. This was a really fast one today because I think it's very simple. we fast regardless, right? And then how we do it can often change based on the results that we are seeking or the results that we are achieving. But if you do abandon fasting completely, you could run the risk of having a diet type of result, and that is reverting back to where you were before you started. Okay, so let's see who we have here today. The Libby Tube, you were the first comment today. I rarely get to join at midday, but looking forward to today. July 22 grad, have lost 40 pounds and have leveled off at my goal weight of 142. Word of wisdom, do not buy new clothes too early. Exactly. Right? Your body's going to constantly be evolving. And the thing that is so amazing about intermittent fasting, because we're healing ourselves from the inside, is that physique changes are often the bigger result that we get than the pounds that we see coming off on the scale. So Libby Tube, I'm super excited for you. Helpless Hawk, 16.8. Awesome. Hope you're getting a great result with that. Kim Olds, 20 hours. You know, that's my jam. Phyllis and Steve, 20, Diana, 20, 17 to 21. Love that. So you are adjusting the how based on your goals. I love that you are doing that. Most days 20, me as well. Leslie, 18 hours in, transition back to 20. Here's the deal, Leslie. If you've fasted for 20 hours before, I would say just jump back into the 20 hours. The transition can often be a little torturous, and your body's going to have amazing muscle memory. So if you really want to get back to 20 hours of fasting, just pick a day to fast 20 hours and you'll be there. No problem. Angela, so good to have you with us. Dale, mostly 24. Suzanne, 1721. You guys are my people. Lisa, 12 with the sad face. Why the sad face? Why are you only fasting 12 hours if you have a sad face following that? Margaret, 16.8. Love it. You guys are just killing it. 24, 20 to 22. And you guys are thriving. All of you are fasting for about 20. Tina, I'm still fasting. My hours are 20 and 4. A November 22 grab. Happy with my results. I love that for you. And the consistency over time is really where we stay the healthiest, right? We're not jumping in and out of doing drastic things and thinking that we can just deprive ourselves of food and have a quick fix result. Fasting in the correct way for the right reasons can yield us long-lasting health results. And so, Tina, you are definitely an example of that. Vianne, 20 to 22 hours fasting regimen. Love it. 24 for Dawn. Dolly, hi Diane. I've been fasting since 2020 and I started with OMAD and then 24 once I reached my goal of 120 pounds. I maintained between 20 hours of fasting on weekdays and 14-10 on weekends. There you go, my friend. So the why for you was strong enough for you to stick with it till you got your results. And then you just adjusted the how to maintain the results that you got from your why. So Dolly, great work, my friend. The Libby Tube, thanks for all you do, Diane. You're welcome, my friend, and thanks for hanging out with us. I'm glad you were able to join in with us today. Jan, August 22 grad, 22, 2, and 24. I am down 25 pounds, have about 20 more to go. Really want great health above all else. Am now noticing loose skin on my back. Please tell me this will go away. So Jan, this is where I'm going to say, I believe fasting heals all things. And we have a choice to make. Oftentimes we're walking around with skin that seems very tight and taut, and then we get rid of all the inflammation in our body, and then we feel like our skin is loose. I would take loose skin any day over an inflamed body. So take the win on that one. And then just know that when you're fasting long and clean, your body will heal on that cellular level. And that's where your skin will start to do its magic and start to repair itself as well. The other thing that we have to remember as aging women is our skin changes over time. And so we have to give ourselves a little bit of grace there as well. Don't be too judgy about it. And just know that you're doing all the good things and everything will get to the point where it needs to get when it gets there. Martha, 24 and 23, leaning into clean fasting, my green tea, and I had juice and stevia. Who knew? Thank you, Diane. Yeah, right. We got to read those ingredients labels so we don't get duped. And I have been doing this for a very long time. I have been doing nutrition and fitness and mindset coaching for women for 30 years. I still on occasion get duped when I get lazy about reading those ingredients labels. So just know that sometimes it's going to happen. You just fix the problem. Don't buy the thing anymore. Change your consumer purchasing habits, and then it's all fixed. So no big deal. Glad you were able to find that though. Angela, mostly 24 once a week, one meal a day, but staying flexible for memory making moments. 21 pounds lost, pain and inflammation gone, sleeping like a baby for the first time in years. Yes, that is the best. And again, that's that why, right? We do not need to be fed or in a fed state the majority of our day. Actually, being in a fasted state the majority of our day is where most of us are reaping the benefits. And Angela, again, you are a perfect example of that. And I love that you keep coming back and sharing your results with everyone. You have done some great work for you and your future self. Julie, September 22 grad, 24, the sense of calm and clear skin are great. Those are great results for sure. And another one of the whys that we continue fasting even after we feel like we've reached a lot of the results that we were hoping to get with this. And this is why a lifestyle approach to intermittent fasting has been so beneficial to so many of us, because we're looking at the things beyond just weight loss. And Julie, it sounds like you're reaping the benefits of that as well. Diane, hello from Pennsylvania. I'm fasting for 20 hours, 21 to 23 hours. I have a busy lifestyle. Yeah, and those kind of fasting hours are perfect for people with busy lifestyles, because you're not constantly having to stop and figure out where you're going to get your next meal. So I know you're thriving. Lagertha, I think it is. How can I start a fast when I need to take medicine with food in the morning and at night? So this is what I teach inside the Intermittent Fasting for Today's Aging Woman course. It's on your welcome day. As a matter of fact, you have to have a conversation with your doctor about that and ask why it is you have to take food, and then what types of food you're going to choose can either stall what it is you're hoping for with fasting, or can enhance what it is you're doing with what you want with your fasting. And hopefully, if medicine that you're being prescribed to take is considered what I call a lifestyle medication, you can make the lifestyle changes that will put you in a position where you no longer have to be dictated by when and how you take your medicine. So I would highly recommend jumping into class with us. I teach you all of that when you're in class. Pam, Crafted Journals. I finally saw the 20-pound loss marker. I am halfway to my goal. Well, congratulations, my friend. That's a big deal. 20 pounds is a lot of weight to lose, especially for women in hormonal seasons. So congratulate yourself, take a deep breath, and then just continue to rinse and repeat, and that last 20 will come off for sure. Charles Simone, do you fast 20 hours every day? I tell my brain that I fast 20 hours every day. That's just who I am. That's how I show up. And then I let life kind of fall where it may. So I look at my schedule, see what kind of things I have going on. I never miss a memory making moment. So I always adjust for that. But as far as my brain is concerned, I fast 20 hours every day. And then I allow myself freedom and flexibility to also enjoy and live my life. Marianne, I lost 60 pounds fasting for weight loss. I'm now able to focus on fasting for health. Well, that is a perfect way to state that, Marianne. So thank you for saying that. And I agree 100%. You fast to lose the weight, which happens when we are in hormonal balance and our body's healing from the inside out. And then we stick with the lifestyle to maintain the health results as well. So super happy for you. Cynthia, 22 November grad, you fast for 20 hours. Of course you do, because you're a grad. Jenny, I've been doing 20 to 22 hours forever. I was starting to feel not great, so I tried breaking at 18 hours, eating at 1 p.m. I was exhausted and ended up staying in bed all afternoon, so I'm back to my 20 plus. Yeah. That's the thing that I love. And what I really like to focus on here is the mindset approach to things. And yeah, sometimes we have to, what I call, take one for the team, and we step outside of what we know is working for us. We're going to test the waters somewhere else. And then just know you always have an invite to come back to the 20-hour fast. And that is really where the magic is happening for most of us. So Jenny, I'm so proud of you for testing it out. And then I'm also so proud of you for jumping back in. That way to go. Miriam, 18 hours. Love that for you. Scarlett, January 23 grad, still 24, clean, fast, and working on healing. I know you are, my friend. And Scarlett, the thing I'm supposed to be mailing you is going to be dropped in the mail today. That little freeze we had last week kind of stopped my process of driving to the post office. So it's getting dropped in the mail today. So keep an eye out. The next couple of days, it'll be in your mailbox for sure. Terry, August graduate. I have 2 more pounds to lose. I fast 20 hours every day and plan on doing it for the rest of my life because of the benefits are worthwhile. Terry, here's what I'm going to offer you today. Don't worry about the 2 pounds. Let that go. as women, we fluctuate up and down 2 pounds all the time, every day. So what I want you to focus on is a physique. Like, what do you want your body to look like physique wise, and do the things that's going to make that happen for you. And then just stay off the scale, because 2 pounds is really, that's that pesky thing that you're really going to miss a lot of your life if you're really focused on being so diligent about 2 pounds. S. Hopkins, I hit below target last July and still obsessed with the numbers on the scale. I'm still at 21 hours now, terrified of going back up. I find weighing keeps me online. If I creep up by 3 pounds, I cut back. If that works for you, girlfriend, that works for you. Terry, August graduate, I have to, okay, I already read that one. Yeah, so I would, for those of you who are like really frustrated with the scale, I always recommend just staying off of it for sure. Agatha, 20 hours, or Martina, congratulations, 20 hours is the best. Tina, I've reached my goal, but in the past with fad diets, I would self-sabotage, but learning IF with you has made me realize this is a lifestyle change and I can do it. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat is exactly what we need to do for sure. And fad diets, again, if you're losing weight, if your goal is to lose weight and you do drastic things to make that happen, oftentimes our brain, as soon as we hit that goal, we go, oh, okay, we're done. Let's go on to the next thing, or let's go back to what we were doing before. And then we revert back. And so creating a lifestyle is really how we get to and maintain the results that we say that we really want for ourselves. Hey, Patty, started fasting 24 last week. I'm doing 22 and I want to try a 36-hour fast. I'm a February 21 grad. Yeah, go for it, girlfriend. You're an experienced faster. So I would say just make sure you're going into all those longer fasts with the correct mindset approach. Agatha, Diane, you are not a doctor, but you are the only one who helped me with the rash on my face. No more soy products on my face or in my body. Yeah, sometimes I think real life people having these experiences and then sharing them, because I've had doctors tell me soy should not be a problem for me at all, when I know, in fact, soy is a problem for me. And so read those ingredients labels. You guys know I'm a fan. We've got our little box here, right? With Frey, who their goal is to make sure that we as women are putting really good, non-toxic, clean ingredients on our face. You guys can check the description box. We have our little, remember, we have our For Today's Asian Woman hashtag on there. We now have a link for international customers as well. So if you're international, check the description box. There's a link there for you that you can get a very special priced set of some of my favorite products as well. So it is super important. Agatha, I'm so proud of you for doing the investigative work and getting to the bottom of what was causing that rash for you. Diana, November 22 grad, thank you so much for the break fast shake video. I swapped the ice with frozen berries. The coconut whipped cream topping is the best, so delicious and decadent, right? And it's not a bad thing to put on a shake. So many times we think in our brain that having things that we enjoy or that seem decadent are going to be bad things. And I don't agree with that at all. So I'm glad that you made the switch and you're enjoying that one. Tammy, after 6 months, 24 normal weight, but still really struggling with high blood pressure, doing research on tweaking nutrition. Your thoughts? Keep tweaking. 100%. And sometimes high blood pressure is not always nutrition. It might be some lifestyle things you have going on as well. So monitor that. Definitely do some deep diving into some nutritional things too, just to make sure you're not doing anything that could be spiking your blood pressure, and not really noticing that. And then consistency over time. Lots of women in our community have reduced and or eliminated medication for that. Agatha, thank you. What you did for me, I will follow you till the rest of my life for sure. Lost 20 pounds. Well, I am going to be here forever, so I can't wait for you and I to spend lots of time together in the future. Wanna be natural. Is this video for people who join in January? These videos that we do on YouTube and Facebook are for everyone, right? So they're for our For Today's Aging Woman community. If you're a graduate of class, you're always welcome to come back and just review these for mindset purposes and refreshers so that you stick with the lifestyle that you created. And then just know that you have access to your course too. If you want to go back and review some of your lessons, you're always welcome to go back there. Patty, I'm working on healing my body. It feels awesome. I won't be weighing until March 1st. No scale February. I am feeling amazing. That's sort of like dry January, no scale February. I love it. I think we should hashtag that one. Julie, I've been fasting 22 to 24 hours each day with one meal since January 1st, have lost 15 pounds. Very happy. My arthritis has improved and my skin is softer. I love that. And if you're only doing one meal a day, make sure you're telling your brain, right, that you are fasting for one meal a day, which is usually about 23 hours of fasting with about 1 hour in that fed state. Just if you're fasting for 22 hours and you're only having one meal a day, you're probably not eating for 2 hours. So just make sure you're using the right descriptions for your brain. And if one meal a day means you're having one big meal, but you're also maybe having a snack, that's not one meal a day. So one meal a day is one break fast opportunity, and then you close it out and then you start the next one, just so you are clear on what that means. Solidia, I think it is, discovering you a few weeks ago on the clean intermittent fasting. I started right away. I love that. You go all in. January 6th this year and lost 8 pounds so far. So like 2 pounds a week. I love that for you. And you are just a no fuss kind of girl. You just jumped right in. You're going to get great results. Dima, my first winter here in Canada without any sign of eczema on my hands. Maybe the eczema had nothing to do with winter and had something to do with something that was going on in your body. Like, wouldn't that be fascinating? I have for 2 years now, daily between 18.6 and 24, even longer on some days. The results that we get with our skin, I think, are some of the most amazing results that we get with intermittent fasting, because we would never ever like connect the two unless we experience them for ourselves. The mystery rashes, the eczema, all the things that are skin tags, all those things that are just disappearing because we're healing ourselves from the inside, just absolutely warm my heart, especially as an aging woman. And Dima, I'm so happy that you're not having to deal with that this winter up in Canada. Don, good point about focusing on the physique and not a number on the scale. I have not reached my goal number, but I can wear everything in my closet and get compliments daily. I have now started back working out in the gym to do some more toning and firming for my physique. January 23 grad. Yes, 100%. And remember too, when we start a strength training and we start the process of building muscle on our body, the scale is going to work in a direction that your brain is not going to favor. So remember that as well. If you're wearing all the clothes that you like and you feel good in your skin and you like the way the reflection you see when you walk past a mirror, that's all that matters. The number on the scale can throw you off. And if that is the case for you, stay off of it. It is not a determining factor for your success. Leslie, waking up from being really hot in the middle of the night only, what is the community's experience and leaving these hot flash sleeping interrupters behind? So I always say, look into what it is you're consuming, and consuming means what you put in your body and what you put on your body and what's around your body. I would look into gluten and soy for sure. Those seem to be the ones that are the biggest disruptors with that as far as hormonally. And then just make sure you're fasting long and clean. If you're in class, go back to the hormone lesson and then go back to week 2 where we talk about the intermittent feasting things. If you're not a graduate of class, then I recommend getting registered and joining us for our March 4th class. I'll teach you all that inside of class. Francis, I've been fasting 20 hours for most months, but can't lose weight. It's probably either something that you are doing in your fasting window. Maybe it's not clean, or something that's going on in your feasting window. If you're fasting for 20 hours and it's clean, it could be something going on in your feasting window. And oftentimes we think that we have to manage calories or manage macros, or we have fear that we're not eating enough, and that can create an overeating opportunity, and that could stall weight loss. So Francis, I would get into class if you're not into class, and if you're a graduate, go back to week 1, specifically the hormone lesson. I'm glad I knew about a scale can go up and down in a week, but still downward trend. If I didn't mark it down, I would have missed that I lost 8 pounds in 4 weeks. Excited. I'm excited for you. So keep coming back and letting us know how those results are going for you. Pam, crafted journals. I mentioned IF to a friend. She has been doing it and the scale has not moved, but her pants are falling off. Ignore the scale. Yes, 100%. I need help with this. I don't fully understand. Linda, get into class with us. Let me get the link for you. I'm going to post the link for registration for our March course. We start March 4th. If you're really interested in jumping in with us, I say just jump in. Get yourself registered today. You will get the course downloads for fasting and the course downloads for feasting. So you can read through all of those and start incorporating stuff today. I say never put off taking care of yourself if you know you're ready for a change. And then you can jump into class with us on the 4th. We'd love to have you. I do 18, 20 hours clean fasting and already feel a few non-scale victories. Better sleep, better and less joint pain at 53, 5'3" height, and want to lose about 40 to 45 pounds. Slowly, of course. Yeah, the best way to lose weight is slowly because you're doing it correctly. 22 hours fast 2-hour eating window. Love it. I paid for class, didn't get link. Wanna be natural? Email me at dianeparhamfitness@gmail.com. It could be like a misspelling maybe in your email address. So please email me. I will get that fixed for you today. And let me post my email address here so you can just grab it and you can email me. We don't like it when you don't get links. Okay, so I just posted it there. Want to be natural? Please email me today. I want to get that fixed for you ASAP. And it usually is just a typo in an email address, and that's an easy fix for us. Okay. So if you've been practicing an intermittent fasting lifestyle and you've reached your goal weight, ask yourself why you started fasting in the first place, and pay attention to some of the other major benefits. We shared some of them here today. Better sleep, better skin, more energy, all the things that come with a fasting lifestyle. Create a lifestyle. So despite the fact that you've reached your goals, you're going to want to stick with it because you've seen all the other amazing benefits as well. And then maybe make some adjustments to how. Add in a little flexibility or some coconut whipped cream, some decadent things into your breakfast shake. Like all those things are super fun to start incorporating into your fasting lifestyle once you figured out what kind of food intolerances your body has. And then we just up the ingredients list and then we get to enjoy all the things that we love having in our life as well. I've enjoyed spending this Monday morning with you guys. Thank you so much for being such dedicated members of our community here. I will see you guys back here on Thursday at noon Central Standard Time, or you can visit me over on Instagram. I'm there all day, every day. And if you haven't done so yet, please check the description box. Grab your Frey Clean Non-Toxic Skincare Kit while it's available. This is a $126 valued offer that they're offering our community for $69. It is a steal of a deal. So grab yourself a set. I detoxed this morning myself. I do every Monday and Wednesday before I come on live, so my skin looks its best. And you can have that opportunity as well with the kit we have offered for you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys around.